Jai Hind everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss that how can you boost your score in GK and GS portion. Firstly, we have to understand that it is containing 400 marks out of 600. So it is important to score in this portion, and it is very easy to score in GS portion and GK portion because both subjects are like factual and based on concept. So if you practice much, then you get high chance to score high in these subjects. Firstly, we are going to discuss that in GK or science portion, how can you score 30 questions out of 50. You have to focus on your accuracy rather than guessing random answers. Skip doubtful questions because in this you are going to get 4 marks for one question. So you have to focus much more on accuracy. In GS portion, you can prioritize your subjects like physics is the most important because it containing so many questions out of 50. And after that, one of the easiest subject is biology. It also having good number of questions and easy to score. And at last, chemistry. So chemistry is also easy subject because in NDA only 10th level questions are asked, so you can do easily those questions. You can try this method that you can go through the concept and practice questions based on that concept. If you attempt mock from any of the academy, then you are going to get a reality check. Where is your preparation? Is you have to repeat the question, repeat the concept in which you are lacking. You think that you are good in that, but not scoring that much good. So you have to practice those concepts repeatedly and attempt question on those concepts and revise your mistakes. The questions you are getting wrong, analyze them and think about them. Why are you getting wrong in them? Because if you are aware with the answer, then you are not going to get negative in that question. One of the most important thing which I did in my ND attempts, that is attempting questions on quiz. There is a website on Google that is model.exam.in. On that you get a set of 25 questions and you can practice them at anywhere. So it is going to help you to like save your time. At times you are going for like you are free for 5 to 10 minutes, then we are not get into books, so you can attempt quiz at that time and it is like help you to get focus on your schedule. And at last in GS portion you have to attempt some PYQ questions. I suggest you like attempt 6 papers last 3 years. So you are going to get compatible with the concepts which are repeatedly asked in the exam of NDA. It's all about GS. And if I talk about GK portion, then most of us are from PCM background, so it is slightly tough for us. Not tough, but we are not that much familiar with it. We already we studied about GK up to 10th class, so it is also not new, anything new. In history, I suggest you that you have to revise modern history as many times as possible and attempt questions from it. In polity, number of questions may be less, but all the questions are attemptable because in polity questions asked from very basic concepts. If we talk about in geography, then go through all the concepts of geography because geography is a vast subject and it has a lot of map work. We don't need to do map work, but mostly it is questions asked from the like map. They ask about a strait, sea. One of the most important subject which I think that economy, and one is current affair. In economy you don't need to read so many things and you easily get 4 to 5 questions from economy, from the 5-year planning and some other important terms like inflation. If I talk about current affair, there are 10 to 12 questions asked from it and you can score 7 to 8 questions out of them very easily. Mostly repeated questions from defense, which exercise conducted at which place or between which nations, international organization, themes. And at last, sometimes authors of the books are also asked in question paper. In last 15 to 20 days, you don't need to read anything new, any new concept. You have to just practice the questions from the concept which you already revised so many times, or at least read at a time, at a single time. Attempt mock and analyze them and come to know about your strength and weaknesses. Focus on the portion in which you can score easily. And at last, I suggest you that you don't need to attempt so many questions. There are 100 questions in GK and GS portion only. You have to attempt 45 to 50 questions and you are going to get a very decent score. From that you can save yourself also in merit list. So you have to majorly focus on your accuracy rather than guessing random answers. That's all from my side.